This very interesting discussion popped up today. Fire hydrant, artful or not eligibility. This Pokemon player says, what is the current and or new ruling on fire hydrant, artful or not eligibility? If I could get an official response from someone at Niantic Wayfarer, that would be preferred. Thank you. Well, amazingly, within a half an hour, Niantic Tintito posted, great question. Please see our rejection criteria for clarification on this question. Location obstructs the driveways of emergency services or may interfere with the operations of fire stations, bolded, police stations, hospitals, military bases, industrial sites, power plants, or air traffic control towers. Therefore, fire hydrants, regardless of their artistic aesthetics, should be rejected. What? I've approved fire hydrants many times. Obviously, if they're yellow or red or just a plain color, I'm going to deny them. But if they're really artistic, I have been approving them. Pretty much everyone in this thread, except for one person, has been doing exactly what I'm doing. So this person, this ingress player, says, can you please help me understand how to apply this rule? For example, if having a way spot at a fire hydrant will block emergency services, then wouldn't all of the following murals block emergency services also? They gave some pretty good examples here. All of these painted boxes are within a few steps of a fire hydrant. Niantic Tito replied about an hour after the first time they posted, great questions. So I see the topic of objects around the fire hydrants being brought up. I want to clarify that it's the fire hydrant that should be rejected, not everything else around it. The fire hydrant is the tool within the operations of the fire station. All other things placed around there are property of other organizations, which will deal with obstruction on their own. Objects around the hydrant may still be eligible, but please use your best judgment, keeping the community's safety in mind when rating to accept or reject them. So this tells me the fire department has told them, we don't want anything in front of fire stations, we don't want anything instead of fire hydrants. And by them saying deal with obstruction on their own, that means nobody else has said this, and so they're fine with that being in the game. But after this response, we had just, pages and pages and pages of people saying, what? Except for that one person that said, I think this is great. I don't think they should be in the game. And this person here gave some pretty good examples. Look at these. These are really artistic. If I would have reviewed them, I definitely would have approved all of them. But Niantic is saying, nope, they are part of the fire station. Do not approve them.